Briana is crazy, you know, hurt and bitter.
He's delusional, he's dumb, and he's a fool for coming all the way out here just to be still lying about the whole situation.
You know, I met Bri off Facebook, you know, so everything seemed cool. Then, you know, as things started progressing, I started seeing that wasn't my type. So, you know, but instead of me being a man, though, just telling her that, I was still, you know, hooking up with her. You know, I found out she was pregnant. Boom. At this time, I'm already knowing I don't want to be with her. My son born, everything was cool. Then my girlfriend, Jalea, she ended up getting pregnant. That's when everything went left. You know, like, she stopped letting me see my son and stuff like that, you know?
About a year ago, my sister went to talk to Rocco about co-parenting with their child.
Me and Bri was already arguing all that day before. You know, all earlier this day, we were arguing. I was already trying to get her to go to court so I can get visitation with my oldest son.
Things got a little heated.
She said, your son ugly. That's what caught my attention. I walked towards her, I'm like, what the hell you mean my son ugly? That's when she maced me.
When we got there, he was yelling already and screaming and stuff, but she was still in the car, and then eventually she got out the car and he started walking up on her. So she maced him, and then that's when he picked up whatever he picked up, and he swung it at her and broke her nose. I didn't know she was bleeding until she came back to the car. Her nose was gushing blood, like blood was leaking everywhere, like all over her clothes, all over her, everywhere.
I called the police. The police come. They got the gun on me. Put your hands behind your back. She told the police I threw a stick at her face. Then she maced me.
I seen Rocco hit her, but I actually didn't see him pick up anything, so he probably had to have already had the object that he hit her with in his hand. But I did actually see him swing on her.
Leah's relative was getting her hair braided, and that's when, you know, the girl that was braiding her hair told her, like, yeah, Michaela punched Briana in the nose. That's what got Rocco locked up.
Me and Rocco never had no argument or anything, so it would be like no reason for me to do that. He went to jail behind the situation, so why would I want to take my nephew's dad away from him for something that I did?
I sat in jail for like 7 months. I'm just sitting there thinking, like, why would she do something like that?
The way my sister knows was after she got hit in the face, there's no way that I could do that. There's no way that she would even want me to punch her in the nose just for him to go to jail. Like, it doesn't make sense. You're not that important to me. Like, you're not.
Like, you know, I already did my time for it. I'm just basically here just to clear my name, and when my son get older, he sees to see this and see what I had to deal with.
Rocco, he does need to do more for his son, because when he comes to my sister's house, he doesn't even pay attention to his son. He's just worried about my sister. They even still sleep together, 2 weeks ago.
I think she making it up because she hurt, you know, like, I mean, you know, I got a new girl, got her name tatted on my face, and, you know, I did everything that she wanted me to do with her throughout her pregnancy, but you can't be with somebody you don't want to be with, regardless.
What is going on?
Like my sister said, why would I do all of this just for you to get locked up and take you away from our child?
So he's saying, hey, my girlfriend has a problem with our son.
Yes.
And what does that mean? Like, I can't take him as much?
Yeah, he basically is letting me know, you know, when they're into it, he does this. He'll come and tell me things, and then when they're back, you know, good, I'm bitter and I'm crazy and delusional.
I don't know if I'd have somebody punch me in the nose.
Exactly.
Like, hey, man, like, get me right here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want, you know, the nose hurts.
Yeah, it's very bad.
Yeah, so your nose was broken 3 places.
Yes.
They did a good job fixing it, I'll say that.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it looks pretty good. So what's going on with you and Rocco? Are you in a relationship with her? You're not? Because your sister says you slept with him 2 weeks ago.
Yes. I still, you know, we have a kid together, so I do still have feelings, you know, not like I want to be with him feelings. I'll say I have love for him. You know, we have a kid together. I'll always love him. Do I want to be in a relationship with him? No.
So you have sex with him?
Yes, we
After
have.
he punched you and broke your nose?
Yes, I know. Yeah, I know.
You know, if somebody ever punched me and broke my nose, I'm certainly never having, I would assume it's a man, so there's no way that's going to happen. But if a woman did break my nose, I'm never sleeping with her again.
Right, so I went, you know, to his house to talk to him. I got out the car. We started, you know, exchanging words. I did call his son ugly. I was hurt. And
your son?
their son together.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
What are you bringing the kids in it for?
I was angry, and everything that he has done to me, you know, sometimes it just happens.
I understand, but you know that's wrong.
Yeah, I was wrong. I did apologize, but I called his son ugly, and he walked towards me, and he said, call my son ugly again. I called him ugly again. And so when he started walking towards me, you know, I had some mace, and I felt like I needed to defend myself. And, you know, so I maced him.
You sprayed him?
Yeah.
Right in the face?
Right in the face.
And what happened?
And that's when, well, I can't really remember if the stick hit me first and then I maced him. I just know when he walked up to me, like, it happened so fast, I kind of blacked out.
Did you get knocked out?
I didn't pass out, but if you ever been hit in the nose and you kind of like...
You see black?
Yeah. When the stick hit me, it was so much blood. Like, you know, my kids were in the car. I just...
You know, that has to be traumatic for them to see that.
Very. And then I called the police, and they were there literally within 2 minutes, a minute or two.
Okay, so the police come and they lock him up.
Yep.
And was there a trial or a plea bargain?
I don't know what
Oh, so you didn't go to court or
No.
anything? Yeah. Now, he's with this Julia. Isn't she going to be pissed when she finds out that you're still sleeping with him?
I'm pretty sure, but she can't be too pissed because I'm sure she already knows.
How does she know?
She knows if you know Rocco, you know.
He's a cheater.
Yeah.
Now, he's...
You are a liar. And you know I did not have my sister hit me in my face.
So what you think you did?
You hit me with the stick.
I ain't even. We can read the results right now. Like, bitch, you know you lying.
Sure can.
You know you lying. Sorry though.
So how do you think that the sister broke her nose?
Cause I heard. I mean, why else would somebody, just random person that ain't got nothing to do with the you know?
But did somebody tell you, hey, the sister did this?
Yeah.
And you believe this person?
I mean, why else would they say it?
What happened? She told her side of the story. What happened that day that this all went down?
So earlier that day, we was arguing all day for maybe 2 to 3 days straight. Why? Because she don't let me see my son. He can't be around your girlfriend, whatever the case is. Bitterness, because I mean, if she get a boyfriend, I can't tell her, hey, my son can't be around him. You know, so I think that's all irrelevant. We arguing all that day. She come there on BS. I step outside. I'm talking to my friend that was already outside. She's sitting there just talking and talking. I'm thinking that her sister was a dude at first. That's the only, you know. I'm like, the hell, who the hell is at my house? You know, I go outside. She's sitting in the car arguing, you know, sitting there yelling. I'm just ignoring her. I'm like, she like, I want to fight. I'm not about to go to jail.
She said she wanted to fight?
Yeah, told me I want to fight.
Were you scared?
Like, yeah, I ain't scared. I'm just like, I'm not about to go to jail. You know, I was already on probation. I'm on probation, you know. So I'm like, bro, just, you know, get away from my crib. Why are you pulling up to my house anyways? My name on the lease, not your name. Not, no,
you don't live together.
No, exactly. There's no reason for you to be there. I step towards her, she maced me. I fall to the ground, my man's helped me in the house. I get in the house, he poured milk and water in my face. I call the police. I guess she pulled down the street and called the police. The police came, she told them out. After she maced me, I ran in the house, got a machine gun, aimed a machine gun at the car. How do all this mace? Like,
did he have a machine gun?
He did. He has pulled one on me.
But that day,
no, he didn't.
But you told the police
I made that part up. Yes,
so
I did.
You made that whole thing up, right?
As far as
you made that whole thing up, right?
No, I didn't.
You made that whole thing up, right?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
We'll see.
Just like you made up that pregnancy, right? When you said I was
I'm
pregnant
not
by
talking to
you.
you.
You was
We're
pregnant by
not
me, right?
talking about anything.
Well, didn't you say that, right?
We're not
Didn't you say that too, right?
anything.
You said
I have been pregnant more than once
by me?
by you, and you know
the
that.
The first pregnancy before. Right?
I'm not.
Okay,
you still sleeping with her?
No, we'll never touch her.
You're
again.
lying.
She said after you got out of county that you slept with her. She said she had trash sex with you 2 weeks ago.
Did.
That's you know how that's a lie? You pulled my girl out right now. We can call people up right now. Never trash. So I don't know where she got that from.
So you think she'd let you go to prison or not prison?
I mean, she did it. So I mean, I didn't think before that. No.
How's the co-parenting situation going with your son?
All I do is get the drop clothes and shoes off to my son.
You don't get to see him?
No.
Does that hurt?
You
Does
tell
that
him
bother
why?
you? Huh? Does that bother you?
Yeah, most definitely do. I mean, I got my other 2 kids every day. I can't see my older son because it's a bitter, you know.
Bitch, quit being weird.
Girl.
Now you know you're lying.
Your baby
lying,
daddy is a liar.
You believe that she made this all up?
Of course.
Why?
Because she's a liar. She's a manipulator. She do this all the time. Like, she made up being pregnant by him, had fake results and everything. Like,
But this is just what he's telling you.
Exactly.
No, she showed
No,
us.
she showed us.
She showed us a fake
put it on
pregnancy.
You never
Facebook.
met her, though.
She put it on Facebook. Not formally.
Yeah.
But
She
yeah.
put it on Facebook.
No, but you say you reached out, like when he was in county,
Yeah.
you were saying,
I
hey,
reached out to her, I
let's
wrote
get
her.
your boys together with his son, they're brothers
Yes.
or half, siblings or whatever. And so you're kind of like being above the fray.
Yeah, I'm trying to be grown because it's about the kids at the end of the day.
Yeah.
If you were
Your
trying to be
feelings, your
grown,
feelings don't matter. Bitch, your
if you
feelings
were trying
matter,
to be
so come
grown,
Nice to meet you, Michaela.
Nice to meet you too.
Cracking your knuckles?
Yeah.
You ready to punch your
I don't
sister
got no
down?
chill. Nah. Actually, yeah. They were supposed to talk about co-parenting. He started getting loud. Of course, if you get loud with me, I'm going to get out the car and I'm going to, I'm going to get out the car. So she got out the car and they were arguing. He started walking up to her. She did mace him first because, of course, you're a guy. You're walking up on her. Of course, she's going to mace you. She feels threatened. And then he hit her. I actually didn't see him pick up anything and hit her.
But you saw him swing.
But I seen him hit her. Like, this is like so delusional. This is dumb
What'd you
reason
do
to come on this show.
when you saw that? What did you do?
I didn't do nothing because the reaction was so fast. She just bleeding everywhere, just got in the car and tried to get away from the scene.
Okay, and then you called the police.
Yeah, she called them.
And then she told the cops he had a
Yeah.
machine gun. Michaela, you're up first.
Okay, that's fine. Of course.
On the day in question, did you witness Rocco strike your sister with an object? You answered yes,
Yeah.
but you just said no.
I mean, I seen him hit her. Like, I
Yeah,
seen him
but
hit her.
you didn't say you didn't see him pick up anything and hit her with.
No.
All right, so you say yes. You did not tell the truth.
Oh, let's keep going.
Did you fabricate a story that Rocco hit your sister Briana with an object, causing the injury to her face? You answered no. Did you hit Briana in the face with any object causing the injury to her face? You answered no. Do you have direct knowledge that Briana is responsible for her own injuries to her face? You answered no. And the result to those three questions all came back inconclusive. Rocco, you came here and took a lie detector test. On the day in question, did you strike Briana in the face with any object? You answered no. Are you responsible for the injury to Briana's nose? You answered no. Did you fabricate the story that you did not hit Briana on the day in question? You answered no. The results came back all the same, and it came back that Rocco did not tell the truth. But then we wanted to test him for the cheating part of this story. And we asked him, since getting in a relationship with Julia on January 1st of 2021, have you had any sexual physical contact with Briana? He answered yes, he confessed.
Thank you. I'm glad.
Since being in a relationship with Julia on January,
hold on.
have you had sexual intercourse with Briana? He answered yes, he confessed. So since he's been in a relationship with you, he's had
She
sexual.
already know that.
He admitted to me that she
I ain't never been
So
broke.
we broke your part up into two parts, the assault and the cheating. On the day in question, did you strike yourself in the face, causing the injury you blame Rocco for? That would be a neat trick. You answered no. On the day in question, did you have your sister strike you in the face, causing the injury you blamed Rocco for? You answered no. Did you fabricate the story that Rocco hit you in the face with an object causing your injuries? You answered no. Results came back all the same. They came back that you told the truth.
That's a rabbit ass line.
No, you out your
All right, touch my girl. Watch my.
Concerning the cheating, since January 1st of 2021, have you had sexual physical contact with Rocco? She answered yes. Since January 1st, 2021, have you had sexual intercourse with Rocco? She answered yes. Is it true that you gave Rocco oral sex 2 weeks ago? The trashy sex. Is it true that you gave Rocco oral sex 2 weeks ago? She answered yes. Results came back all the same, and it came back that Briana told the truth.
Thank you.
You know, it seems like you've been in some trouble and you just got out of some trouble. You don't want to go back, right? And you want to be a father. You want to raise your kids, right?
For sure.
So you got to change some things in your life. And it's hard as men to say that, like admit that you're doing some wrong things. Even I had to look in the mirror and say, hey, I need to change some things in my life.
Thank you.
Click here to watch more Wilkos. click here to subscribe and get a front row seat for all the action. Can you relate to this story? Go to www.stevewilkos.com to get my help.